Hello stitchy friends. I'm feeling a lot better this week. Oh, and there's Bindi. Yeah, feeling so much better this week. I still got a lot of pain in my tummy and tired and a bit doped up on my meds, but do you know what? I feel happy and I'm home and yeah, really good. So thank you everyone who's been asking, you know, how I'm doing. I'm doing good, yeah. I wanted to say, there we go, big heart, big thank you to Kelly Bell Stitches. She made me this beautiful card. Look, she's gone to all the trouble to make that for me. And it arrived yesterday and I should have sent you an email straight away. Look inside, but I just wanted to show it off. I think she has actually drawn that. That is so talented. Thank you, Kelly. And it's not just a card, that's like a keepsake, and I'm going to treasure that for, well, basically for the rest of my life. I will treasure that in my treasure box. It's just, you know, warms the heart. Thank you, beautiful. So let's put that there. Right, so this week I am going to show you my whips. So we're going to have a bit of a whip parade. So I hope you've got your slippers on and I hope you've got your cup of tea. There's my cup of tea. Look, I've got a giant Emma Bridgewater spotty teacup and saucer. And yes, it's weak tea. I like weak tea. So stop telling me off for not liking strong tea. I like weak tea because it's comforting and it's cozy and it's warm. And that's what I like. Lovely. Right, so whip parade. Where should we start? My God. Well, I was thinking, right, whip parade, what am I going to show you? I thought, well, I haven't got that much, surely. But actually, I've got more than I thought I had. And I must have been starting things and kind of forgetting them because it's kind of built up. When I first started doing this about a year ago, and I was seeing people with all these, like, loads and loads of whips. And I was thinking, how can they not finish one and move on, you know, and not move on to another one without finishing one first? Well, now I know. Because I start them with all good intentions to finish them within a month. And then, like, another pattern will come through and catch my attention. And I think, well, I'll just start that one. And then, I've forgotten the one before. And then something else will catch my eye. And I think, well, if I just kit it up first, and that's ready to go. And then all of a sudden I've started it. So that's what's got me in a bit of a pickle, really, because I have got lots. And it's in no order. There's no chronological order. No ABC order. No order of brand of chart or anything like that. It's just what's on the top of the pile. So it could be something from a year ago. It could be something from half an hour ago. So my glasses keep falling down. This is getting too loose because I keep putting them on top of my head like that. And it's stretched these bars here. So it's gone up there. And I still haven't learned because look, I put them back up there. Right, so first, let's have a bit of this tea first. Hang on. Right, put that there. Right, this is in my So Much to Love bag, and this is my Salem bag, which is lovely, which has got a few stains on now. That is not poo, it's not blood, it's chocolate most likely in my house. And yes, I've got a wee stain on there somewhere, which is not actually wee, it's tea. But it's all good stuff because it shows you that I love it and I use it a lot. My lovely friend Belinda from Midnight Crafter sent me this beautiful witch scissor fob and I have stuck that on my witchy bag there, which I love. Right, so let's see. So the first one I've got in here, these is a bunch of started and unfinished, but intend to go back to one day. So this one is, let's hope I don't drop all my needle minders, is this one. It's my Ouija board one, which I started in all good spirits and very excited about doing it, but then it came to sort of doing the cat bit, and there's going to be like a demon and things around the outside. If I show you, it's from Cottage Garden and it's called Witchboard. So I'll try not to show you the pattern, but can you see all the demon bits around the outside there? I kind of lost a bit of steam because the lettering had gone so quick, and I really enjoyed doing that, and then all of a sudden I had to do a bit that's going to take some time, and I kind of thought, all right, let's put it to one side for a minute. Yeah, but now I see it, I kind of want to finish it because I'd like to get that up on the wall. Needle minder there, that little witch, that's from Sammy's Craft Supplies on Etsy. She's very cheap, that was only about £1.50. That's from Sammy's Craft Supplies, and that one I made myself. So there we are. Right, let's pop that one away. Bear with. All the needle minders are sticking together now. Oh, don't you hate that? Don't you hate that when they all jump up on top of each other? All pile on the rabbit. Right. So I think that's my threads for that one. So the next one in here is a Prairie Schooler, and it's another witchy one. And I forget which Prairie School it is. I couldn't find the chart. I've probably given it away, knowing me. So I think it's when witches go riding. It could be. But that's as far as I got. I got a bit, should I say pissed off? I should say peed off. I got a bit peed off with the black. It was just black, black, black. And I just thought, no, no. But I've done a good job of it so far. And again, looking at it, you kind of think, I want to pick it up again and do some more. But yeah, soon. So that's that one. What else is in the mystery bag? Oops, careful my cup of tea. Oh yeah, this one you've seen. This is my Mice in the Sewing Room, and I love it, and I need to finish it. It's just I've got so much going. I really need to get some finishes because I need that lift, you know, to say, wow, I've done that. It's lovely. But I haven't completed anything. I'm a bit crap. And that's, oh yeah, that's Mice in the Sewing Room by Brenda Gervais. And right in the bottom, bought this for when I went into hospital, and this is this magnifying lamp, and it's supposed to go around your neck like this. Oh, hang on, bear with. And you put it like on your boobies like that. I don't know if you can see. Hang on, let me stand up. Oh, hello. You put it on your boobies like this, and you're supposed to be able to see your sewing underneath like that. I don't know whether you can see. Can you see? It's magnified. Yeah, and you can turn the light on, she says, not being able to do it. Oh, stupid. There we are. And it turns the light on. And very nice. Very nice. But what I noticed was when I was using it, when I was breathing in hospital, it was going bang, bang, bang. It kept hitting me. And it hit me once really hard in the bridge of the nose, and it kind of put me off because I had enough bruises. So there we go. I like it, but I haven't used it as much as I thought I would. I got it from so-and-so. Still love it though. I'll still keep it. You never know, do you, when that will come in handy. Probably when I need a bruise. If I want a bruise, just use that. Right, so that's that in that bag there. Now, if I pull this chair out, I can put the stuff I've already shown you on that chair. Oh, I wanted to show you my cushion. Look, do you like it? Got it from Amazon. I put it in my little chair. I just think it looks nice in my kitchen. It's so cute. It's like a patchwork owl. Very nice. And it's from Sass & Bell. I get a lot of little Sass & Bell trinkets for around the kitchen. Excuse my slurping, but it's the only way to enjoy that tea. Right, so this one, Baltic needle, I have, it's called La Di Da, the 7 Virtues. There it is, it's beautiful. And I started it on this linen. I think it's a 32 count. It might be Belfast, I don't know. I think it's probably most likely to be Belfast. So I started doing a really good job of it. And then this lady contacted me and said, hang on a minute, you were supposed to be doing that with me. You were supposed to be stitching it together. I hadn't realised. For some reason that passed me by. And I'd started it. So I said, okay, look, what I'll do is I'll just put it to one side. And when you're ready, give me a shout and we'll start it again. Well, I've never heard from her again. So, yeah, I might pick that up and start it. So if it was you, I'm so sorry I started it without you. I hope I didn't sort of upset you or anything. Don't like to upset anybody, me. Don't even like to upset myself. Right, so that's that one. Am I racing through these too fast? I get a sense that I'm running. I'm running and running so fast and I'm going to fall over in a minute. I've got no biscuits. I was going to get some chocolate biscuits. But no. There's such a lot of flies today. It's a very warm day. And I've opened the windows and I've opened the door just to cool down the pups. And all these flies are just coming in uninvited. How rude. They come in and they just put their little suckers on everything they touch. Everywhere they go. And it's starting to upset me. So I may have to get the fly spray out, although I shouldn't really do it. Being of Buddhist leanings, I don't like to kill anything, even flies. But I feel I'm being pushed into a corner by these flies at the moment. My bad side might appear. Can you hear it? It's buzzing. Anyway, moving on from flies. Next, this is another bag I got from Etsy, Finger Pricking Good. And she's a lovely lady there. She does some great bags. I like the zippy one. Bought quite a few from her. So, yes. What do you think this is? Look. This is my Halloween fairy. Or trick-or-treat fairy, sorry. And I've started her. And she looks beautiful. And I've got my George Michael, what do you call that, needle minder. Sorry, my brain's going. And I've got this little heart that someone sent me. I'm sorry, I can't remember who it was now. I need to write it all down, really. But I use it. Whoever sent me that, thank you so much, because I do use it. So yeah, I'm very pleased with her. She's looking lovely. But it's got to the part where you've got to start putting the beads on. And I got the beads. I've got the beads here. And I'm nervous about doing the beads because I've never done beading before. And what have I got here? Hang on. Oh, that's just my threads. Is that just my threads? Just my threads. Look at that. Look at that krennic. That's lovely. It's like a, what's it called? It looks like a cranberry. Hang on. Oh, it's not as young as they used to be. Oh, it just says 080 HL. It doesn't say what colour it is on there. It will say on the pattern. Where's the? You probably don't even care, but I get it into my head and I have to find it now, so sorry about that. I think it is garnet. Garnet. Can you see? That is just the most beautiful deep dark red that I've ever seen in my life, and I love it. Although I don't like working with Kreinik, or Kreinik, if you're that way. So yeah, so this is what I'm trying to create, and I'm kind of getting there, but not quite. Yeah, so I got to a bit where I needed to put a few beads in, a bit of Kreinik, and I kind of panicked and stopped, and then went into hospital. So yeah. So I've got some, is it nylon thread, Nymo, to do the beading with, and I got like a creamy colour one, or is it white and dirty white? I don't know. I got one of those because I saw that somebody else on Flosstube had used that thread to bead, but I'm not sure if that's what you girls and guys out there use. So if anybody has any tips for beading, can you let me know, because first time ever, don't want to muck it up. But anyway, so that's that is the Trick or Treat Fairy that you girls out there tried very hard to find for me, and was so much appreciated, and it was gifted to me. So in the end I didn't have to buy it. So thank you my friend. Let's put that in there. Oh, don't look at the back. Don't look at the back. It's not too bad. I can live with it. Right, so that's that one. Now, sip of tea and we'll go on to the next. Alright, so here's next bag here. And this is a bag from Finger Pricking Good on Etsy. And it's a cross stitchy one, which I like very much. And in this one is, I was doing this prairie schooler for my daughter-in-law Kay, which most of you know her now. So I was doing that one for her, Little Red Riding Hood. And I've got this far. There we go, that far. I mean, yes, if I pushed myself, I could get a finish out of that by the end of the week. But I'm just stalling on it for a bit, because I've kind of, I've worn myself out with it. So yeah, this is Midnight Crafter made that for me, which I love it because it looks like my Millie. And I've got this one, and this one came from Needle Keep Emporium from Katie there, so thank you so much for those. Somebody beautiful sent that to me, and I can't remember who it was now, but I do love it, and I use it, as you can see. So if you recognise that you sent that to me, thank you. It's not in vain. Oh, Grime Guard from Floss Candy on Etsy. I really like this one, the cherries. It's very 1950s. Thank you, Becca, for that one. So yeah, so that's that one. What's in here? Oh, this is another, this is what I use to keep my scissors and things. I got that from Needle Keep Emporium. And on this one I've put the scissor fob, and this is from, you'll know her stitchy name is Jilly Pepper. Dawn made that for me, and that goes on there. So it's being used, my lovely, my beautiful friend, it's being used. So don't you worry about that, my girl. Millie! Millie! Oh, bloody hell. It's barking at Merlin again. Nothing ever changes in this house. Nothing ever changes. Right, so where have we got to now? Oh yes, there's the pattern for hang on, let's put it round the other way so you don't see the chart. There it is. Oh, excuse me. It is Sweeping Cobwebs. So it wasn't When Witches Go Riding. Sweeping Cobwebs. That's the one I was trying to show you before. And now I've found this, so I'll probably get on with it now. So let me just pop that back in there. That's what Millie's doing. She's up to no good. Millie! Right. Right, where did I put that? Oh, there, I suppose. Right. Right, next one is what I would say is a give up. This is Music Amongst the Trees, and it's just outfoxed me, that one. The counting of the leaves and things, I don't know. I mean, I loved the fabric. I'm annoyed with myself. I've wasted that fabric on something I've given up on. But yeah, I just don't love it anymore. I've made so many mistakes in it, and there's no way I'm going to frog it all out, and I don't want to do it again. And it would be beautiful if I bothered to finish it, but at the moment I cannot be asked. Fluffy Grime Guard from Becca at Floss Candy. But yeah, I'm sad to say that's a give up. Oh, itchy nose. So that one can go there. Oh, they're all going to fall off the chair now. There's not enough room. Witch's Kitchen, I think is from Sub Rosa on Etsy, which is 1/1, I believe. Is it 1/1 or 1/2? And the glasses are steamed up now, I can't even see. Oh, let's change the glasses. It's so hot. I'm so hot. It is. It's 1/1. So that's why, I mean, it looks beautiful. I mean, the stitching's lovely. But that's kind of why I've given up with it. 1/1 is quite hard for me to see, and it's labour intensive, I think. So, yeah. But I will pick it up again because I do like I like the witch. I might just make it a bit smaller and just give up with the rest of it. And there's another grime guard from Floss Candy. It's a pretty one. I like that because it looked like Cav Kidson. Right, so let's put that one on there. Cup of tea. Millie! For goodness sake! Right, so next. Right, in here. Oh, shut up, Bindi. This is my Lizzie Borden project bag from So Much to Love, and Belinda sent me a beautiful Lizzie Borden scissor fob, and I put it on the end there, and there's Lizzie Borden, there's blood all down there, which is, I think she's done it with wax or something, and there's Lizzie's hand, and behind Lizzie's hand, if I can show you, excuse my shakes, there is an axe. Can you see the axe? Look at that, beautiful, isn't it? So that hangs on there very proudly, belongs there. Now in this project bag, I think there's another give up. Yeah. My neighbour's revving up his car again. I can't stand this neighbour. They have wild parties all night, and he revs up his car all the time, and then they start shouting at each other and swearing. And, oh my God, these neighbours, they've only moved in recently, and they have ruined the peace and quiet for the rest of us. They're like the family from hell. Mind you, my dog is not as an angel. She's the dog from hell, so I can't complain. Right, so I started this Salem Sisters 3. And I've seen lots of other people do it on Etsy and they've done a wonderful job. And then I look at mine. And that's as far as I got. As far as I got. And I've got it. There's my witchy needle minders from Needlekeep Emporium. Yeah. Why did I get bored with it? Well, I guess it's because it was just writing. And normally I don't mind it, especially when I was doing the witch board. It was all like numbers and writing on there, and it was going really fast and I was enjoying it. But for some reason, I don't know, I just didn't really love the fabric. And I kind of lost steam on that one, so that's gone back to do. I'll probably do it next Halloween or something, I don't know. Right, so this one is a ginormous one, and this is another finger pricking good project bag. It's really big. It's a 17 by 17 one, which the lovely Angie made for me from Etsy, and inside is this, which Minnie Gray sent to me, and I had full intentions of getting that finished up real fast, but as everything else, it's kind of got put to the side for a moment. I do intend to finish it because I love it, but that's where I've got to with that. Not very far. And I'm doing it in emerald, classic Colourworks emerald, Eringo emerald. And yeah, I've got a Death Moth needle minder, and this is from Sammy's Craft Supplies, and that's a sparkly skull. And Grand Guard is rainbows. From Becca at Floss Candy. I buy all my Grand Guards from her at the moment. So yeah, I've just ordered another one from her. It's got mermaids, well, mice mermaids and cat mermaids, and it's very beautiful, and it's pink and gorgeous, and I'm so excited. I'm really looking forward to getting that. So yes. So Minnie, that pattern has not gone to waste. I'm going to finish that. I really love it. It's just, as you can see, I've started too many things and I've got to get it finished. Hey, Millie, can you stop it, please? You're going to come up and say hello. Come on. Here comes. Here's Millie. Here's Millie. And there's Bindi barking now. No, that's my tea, thank you, young lady. As you can see, Millie's got a flea collar on because she's the flea bag at the moment. And when I was in hospital where she went to stay, she picked up a flea and she's brought it home with her. So, and she's been flea free for a couple of years now, and I was so proud of that fact. And then she's gone and brought one home. So, yeah. Which means they're going to be passed on to Bindi. And it's really upsetting her at the moment. She keeps scratching, and so I keep brushing her with the brush to sort of, you know, alleviate some of her itching. Millie, do you want to get down, love? Come on. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. She's embarrassed. She don't want you to see that she's wearing a flea collar. Don't worry. Nobody's looking. Nobody's looking. Nobody knows, darling. I didn't tell. I did. Nobody knows. Yeah, so that's a worry. I don't like my girls to be in any way afflicted with anything, do we? Especially not a flea. But in this heat, I don't know. It's not helping, is it, darling? Thank you, sweetheart. Millie's eye is much better after Merlin attacked her. She did have a white spot on her eye for a little while, but it seems to be fading, and it's not affected her so much. She doesn't seem to be bothered by it, do you, darling? No. But she hasn't learnt her lesson, and she's, as you have heard, she's still barking at Merlin, and she's going to get swiped again by that cat's paw if she's not careful. Go and chase that fly. You want to chase the fly? Go and get it out of the kitchen for Mummy. Hey? Yeah, while I was in hospital, and Millie had a hysterectomy too, didn't you, Mills? On the same day as I did, and she's all healed up and lovely. Her scar is about that big. It's a couple of millimetres, and mine is a zip right up to my chest. So, but I had a lot more to take out than you did, didn't I? No? But we got that in common now, haven't we, Mills? Hey, we got that in common now. Yeah. What else are we going to show? Right, do you want to go down and play? You do? There you go, good girl. Right, so next thing I have got is this one. So this is Jack Spash by, I think it's Plum Street Samplers. There we are. I don't know why that is annoying that they've put the picture of the pattern upside down. I mean, whose flipping good idea was that? Yeah, that's stupid. Anyway, there it is. I've got my Witch Needle Minder, and this is Stitch and Be Happy, and this is from Vonna. So whenever I see that, I always think of Vonna. And this is another witch one from Needle Keep Emporium. I've done quite well on this, and I've enjoyed every minute of it, and all my stitches are perfect, and I haven't made any mistakes. So I am thrilled to bits with this. I've just hit a brick wall with it, so I'm going to leave that one for a little while before I carry on with that one. And this bag here is what I keep all my threads in for that. You see? And this is a lovely bag. I got this off Etsy. Now, who was the person I got this from? Oh, can't remember. But if you want to know, just drop me a line and I'll let you know. But she does these little bags in all sorts of patterns. I mean, they're literally hundreds of different patterns. And I liked this one because it had like bat juice and poison and things on it. Spider droppings and raven's beaks and whatever. And also it has a pocket in there, so I put my needle threader in that pocket, so I can always find it real quick whenever I need it, and then I put all my threads and buttons and things in there, and a little witchy tin in there which I keep needles in, and it fits my thread keep goes in there, and the pattern fits in there as well. So, and it's got a little closure. You can close it with this thing like that, keep it all safe if you're going anywhere, but I like to keep it open just so I can just stick my hand in and get what I want. So I really recommend these, and they are beautifully made, absolutely beautifully made, and you know, they're lined and everything. So yes, I'm going to get some more of those. I've seen a nice one for my son as well. I've seen a nice Star Wars one for him, I think, that he'd like. Talking of Chris, I just wondered if any of you know where I could get some more masculine grime guards from. Because poor Chris at the moment, the only grime guard he's got is one that I bought from Floss Candy. It's got roses on it. And Chris is not really a roses kind of guy. He might enjoy a bit of cross stitch, but he's not really one for roses. So yeah, I've been looking to see if I can find a sort of blokey kind of grime guard anywhere, or you know, project bag, more masculine project bag. There just really isn't any in the UK that I can find anywhere. So if anybody knows, please let me know so I can get some for Chris. Right, so next, yes, I've got more. I'm Sorry, it's going to be very boring. How long? 35 minutes I've been rambling on, and I still haven't finished what I'm showing you. Right. Favourite project bag in the whole world. I know I've told you that before, but it's absolutely true. And my friend Audrey, Stitchy Witch 42, made this for me. And Audrey, I can't thank you enough. I absolutely love this bag. It's the perfect bag. It's the best bag that I own, and I will keep repeating that because it's secure and it just protects everything, and it's padded. And most of my other bags aren't padded, and this is padded, and I think that's what makes all the difference. So yeah, I wish I could make it myself, but I'm just not a sewer. You know, I'm all right at stitching, but I mean, I say that I did make myself a couple of dresses once, so I should be able to make one, but I think it's just the heart's not there on doing. I've got a sewing machine. I could quite literally follow Bonner's pattern and do it, but it's just not me to be making bags, and to make a grown guard, I wouldn't know where to start, to be honest. I'd get in the right pickle with that. So I'm so grateful for this, Audrey. Thank you so much. I love this bag, and it goes everywhere with me. What else? Right, so this is one I've been working from. It's Barbara Anna, Love Never Fails. Let's show you the picture of that one somewhere. Barbara Anna, there it is. Can you see? Bit of it anyway. And it's so pretty, it's so beautiful, but this is one that I picked to take with me in hospital. So it's kind of left me with horrible memories. This is something that I have to beat. Associated with this now is the most awful pain that I've ever experienced in my life. The feeling of dread that I was going to die. This piece is holding all that energy of fear and terror, and every time I look at it, it's like post-traumatic stress disorder. It just comes back and hits me. And for that reason, I've got to finish it to kind of overcome all that. So I'm doing a little tiny bit each day, and I'm trying to finish it. But it's hard because although it's such a beautiful and it's a loving pattern, and there's nothing dark about it at all, the energy that is in this piece is quite dark. So yeah, and if I don't finish it, then it feels like I haven't overcome that darkness. Yeah, so that's quite a morbid way to look at it, but that's how it is. You know, this piece is holding dark energy, and I've got to try and turn that around. So yeah, do a little bit of that every day and try. And there's loads of mistakes in it too, which doesn't help. But somehow I've got to pull that out of the bag and do it. So yeah, so this is a project bag for that one. This is my vintage Halloween cats from So Much to Love, which is a lovely bag. It's a bit floppy though. It's not as nice as Audrey's bags because those are padded, but yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful, what do you call it, beautiful material, and they are beautifully made, so I can't complain. The only thing I can complain about is the flipping customs charge whenever I buy one of those. So yeah. Now last one I'm working on is my son's pattern, and it's his skeleton pattern. I've decided to do it on black, so it's a bit skew whiff because I haven't put the fabric in straight. Yes, I decided, I don't think I've done it justice really. I should have done it the way Chris intended with the black outline on a lighter colour fabric. But for some reason, I just thought, I knew better. Do it on black so it stands out. And black is really hard to see through, as you know, so it's taken twice as long. It doesn't look as good, I don't think, as Chris intended it to be. I've missed one of the nostrils there, so I'm going to have to put that in. But I'll still plug away at it and see what it looks like on black, and you know, all white on black. See what happens. Yeah. Sorry, Chris, I've mucked it up for you, mate. But if you want to download his skeleton, it's a little skeleton having a cup of tea, and it's so cute. If you go to his and his wife's web thing, what do you call it? You know, online thingy doobry. It's foxandjackal@wordpress.com, and it's free. Just download it and see if you can, you know, stitch it up and make a better job of it than I'm doing. I wouldn't do it on black. Struggling last night to find the holes, and I had the TV on in the background, so I had the light source from the TV coming through. That helped a little bit, but yeah, 32 count black Belfast linen seemed like a good idea. Was the most stupidest thing I've ever done, but anyway, yeah, so download it for free. He's got other stuff for free on there, but if you can, give him a little donation, because it all helps him. He hasn't got a job at the moment, so, and he does all this in his time. He's not an idle person. He doesn't sit there watching telly all day. He sits there trying to think of patterns to make for you guys, so I think that deserves a little donation at least. Yeah, so my friend Dawn Chili Pepper sent me some wonderful flosses. This red one, she's hand dyed these herself. This red one I'm using in that skeleton one for the teapot and the cup. Look at that, that's lovely, isn't it? Can you see all the variation in that? How you do that, Dawn, I don't know. You're so clever. But she sent me all these that she'd done herself. And there's a darker red one. That's beautiful. There's a variegated green. Variegated blue. Look, it's like an icy blue, that one. It's really nice. Lovely Halloweeny purple. And a steely grey. And these are all going to get used. Look at this, like a cobalt blue. With light ones in there. Now this is lovely. Look, it's like green, dark green with a light green flashes in there. That'll make a lovely tree. This is kind of like a light brown. Look at this black. Look at that. I like that. Like a variegated black. That's going to definitely get used, and she's given me 2 of those. She's not daft, is she? And that's sort of like a magenta. And then we've got, I don't think it's navy, but it looks navy on there, but I think it's more like a dark teal, maybe. I don't know. But you're, oh, and this green here. Look at this. Did I show you this green? Beautiful. I mean, how you do it, I don't know. That is so clever. I wouldn't have the patience to do it myself. And every one of those is going to get used, I promise you. I just love floss. And I do have so many patterns, and so many of you have sent me patterns, and oh gosh, what's happening to me? It's slipping. I'm so appreciative of the patterns, but I really needed that floss. Everyone sends me patterns, and I so needed the floss. Thank you so much, Dawn. I love it. Yeah, and those of you that did send me patterns, I really appreciate those, I really do. And I'm sorry if I haven't started the one that you've sent me yet. But as you can see, I have so many whips that I need to get done with before I start anything new. There's one pattern that somebody sent me with a witch on, and it's sort of long like that, and I forget what it's called, but that's been in my mind's eye to get started. But I've got to finish at least one of these before I start another one. But the trouble is, I'm getting a little bit bored with them. I don't know, do you get bored with yours? Is it just me? I don't want to, you know, because it costs such a lot of money to sort of kit up and do. It would be ridiculous to keep starting stuff and never finish it. I mean, what's the point in that? What a waste of money, so I've got to finish it. So, what do you think that I should spend most of my time working on? If you had to pick one for me and you wanted me to finish it, which one would it be? If you can let me know down there. I can't guarantee that's what I'll do, but I'd like to know what you think I should concentrate on the most. That's interesting. So, oh yes, this is another Baltic needle project bag, which she's from Etsy, the Baltic needle. But she doesn't do these square ones for the frames anymore. She does like little pouchy ones for knitting. And I keep checking, because she pads hers. I must have a padded one. And I don't know why she stopped doing them, because all the other ones got all bought up. One of them, beautiful one, I gave to my daughter Kay, daughter-in-law Kay. And it had foxes and things on, and that was such a beautiful one, nice 11 by 11. And I gave her the frame and the grime god and everything to go with it, and she's really she's well away on that now. So yeah, really pleased with it. I do hope you're not bored. I have been rambling, so I suppose I better go. But anyway, I've had a good week. I've got a little bit better every day. I've kept myself busy. I've done a little stitch on here and a little stitch on there. I've done a little bit in my colouring book. I'm not quite there to sort of like go out in the garden and do some gardening or anything like that yet. I'm still kind of the sitting down stage of doing something. So I'm managing to take the girls out every day. We don't go very fast, we will take quite slow, and we go to the field and back, and they have a little run, and then we're back. So we're managing to do that, which is really good. Yeah. So that's it really. That's all I've got to tell you. So, nothing too exciting. Next video, I don't know. Next video, I hope to have a finish. Let's have our fingers crossed and we'll have a finish for the next video. Oh, who's that? It's my neighbour. Okay. Better go. Okay. I'm rambling. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'll catch you in about a week, roughly. Yeah. So take care, everybody. Hope you enjoyed your cup of tea and you had your slippers on. And I will catch you later. Bye.